Ow! My leg. Hey, what's going on? I think it's July 3rd, 2026, Friday. I had to put a shirt on. Other than that, I've just been laying in bed with just my shorts on, watching in the dark, I was watching the Y-Files. What does that have to do with anything? Anyway, I don't know. I wanted to come on here because I wrote something on my dry erase board. I was going to say whiteboard, same thing. Kind of, right? This is my little handheld one, though. And it had to do with, it was something, I think it said like, it's something that, isn't it something, or just, I don't know, that you even exist, that something like you even exist. And it said something about being amazing that you don't explode or implode. What the fuck is that? That was written a couple, 2-3 days ago when I was doing all those other videos. Oh, man. Talk about, yeah, all of that. Mind shifts, mind fucks, going into the underworld again, back in hell and thriving through the dark. I mean, just, I was also getting, you spent your whole life. I think I shot a video about this and I just deleted it yesterday. Something about living your whole life in so-called hell and getting out of it, finally climbing and getting out of it to dive right back in. And I heard with the Kamitri, and that's some kind of knife. That's interesting, right? I had to look that up because I'm like, with the Kamitri, what's a Kamitri? I'm also seeing Dimitri with a D, spelled the same way, Kimitri. Didn't know what it was. Anyway, getting comfortable in the hell. And, I was talking, because I said that to this gentleman, this guy I've been talking to. I said, hey, honey, will you hold my demons? I need a break, And then it was like finding your partner, finding that other person that can dive, go into metaphorical hell and capture. And that's what these collars with the chains, before we used it as a joke. My garbage disposal is making a weird noise, right? On my sink. Putting fucking collars on the ones, right? And chaining them and fucking, you're coming with me, bitch. You know what I mean? Like a dog collar or something. And I love how it ended up twisting and changing. The beautiful part of it is like, no, it's being able to latch on to grab the souls, the people that want to come out of the abyss, out of the darkness, out of the fucking bleak blackness, right? Being able to dive in. Only certain souls can dive into the deep, grab them, and then have the strength to carry the light or whatever to be able to come out of hell and pull these people with you. And how does that look in the 3D realm? I'm not sure, but that's what I'm in, the limbo part of that. And I don't know if we'll ever share that part because it's mine. That's interesting. They would do that, but so just that's all I got so far. I mean, that's kind of in a nutshell what I had to live physically. Live and experience was, I thought, am I here? Am I supposed to, stay in the darkness as far as the human goes? What does it mean to live in darkness? You can't identify with the darkness unless you're vibrating at it. So there's something about the light, the soul that some of us are, that you are, to be able to live in the darkness, like live in the ways. It's like being an undercover agent, right? Like living with the cartel or living with these bad people, doing the drugs with them and doing this and living that way, totally living that way, but you're really there for a reason and a purpose. It's kind of like that. And I don't know if that's actually, you know, I'm hearing like the best idea. I don't know. To live in the darkness, to be the salvation and pull people out, because you could be in the darkness and never be affected by it. You could still be the light, and it's those people I'm talking about. So I don't know. I just want it all to end. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get the flock out of here because I want to finish watching this. I just wanted to come on and say this. We're on the downswing of things. Whew. I mean, God, got my ass handed to me. There's a lot of decisions to be had, to be made. What makes your heart sing? What makes you happy? I mean, I don't know. Where's your comfortable place? Namaste, peace.